And we are live. Welcome to the Neora Experience. I am here with my friend, soul sister, Brooke.
Hi.
Hi. And this is me, Lydia, and we created this space, the Neora Experience, so we can share with all of you our experience, our learning, our expansion, our discoverings in this amazing journey that Brooke and I am part of Brooke's team in Neora. All the amazing moments that we've been experiencing in Neora, right?
Yes. Yes. And I've have so much that I would love to talk about, but I know we want to make this really streamlined and get to know who we are and why we're here. Lydia, I'm just going to kick it off and ask you a question real quick. How did you get here? Like, how did you even end up doing the aura? Not necessarily. I know that I was talking about it and all that, but like, what for it was you when you took over and you started this? Why? What's the experience about?
Yes, I love it. Since day one, you invited me. Okay, so our audience know that you invited me. You told me like this is something. These are beautiful products. It's an amazing company. You can become like a distributor. So my experience, it's been like uh, very pleasant in the sense that I was following my intuition. Okay. Prior to your invitation, I was like, you know what? I need to do something with my body. I love my body. Okay. I love my body now because other versions of Lydia are other versions. But the moment that I accepted myself and loved my body and started loving my body and myself and my image, I was like, you know what? Because I love my body so much, I will love to look better because I know I can. I can look better. Next year, I'm gonna turn 50. Okay. So I was like, you can do this, Lydia. You can. And I was like, okay, I'm looking for something amazing, something that can give results. And I was like, okay, higher mind, guide me. And then after that, perhaps it was a week, and you told me, okay, Lydia, this is Neora. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so evident, so obvious, right? And then I was like entering into this amazing, beautiful space of discovery, amazing products and people, right?
Yeah.
That's my experience so far. I mean, like to sum it up, right?
Yes. I love that. And you've already gotten products and you've already been trying them and you became a brand partner, which means that you're selling them as well. And why did you want to why was it important enough for you to turn around and sell them, like to be a brand partner?
Thank you so much for that question. And that was synchronicity as well in my life because audience, I am an international breakthrough specialist. I help people to overcome, to transform their lives, to overcome their fears, to know more about themselves so they can experience a more fulfilled life, right? That is my mission. That is my passion. That is my business since pretty much 4 years ago, 5. And this is synchronicity. I was like reflecting on the fact that, okay, I'm providing a service in what we know as coaching. And I was like, what if I can offer a product that can help my clients to get solutions? Okay, because I gotta say, my teachings are that we are perfect the way we are right now in every aspect.
Right.
Okay,
Yes. That's
there's
how we
nothing
met is
exactly
is in our spiritual understanding and belief and development.
exactly, and knowing more about ourselves, that's how life,
We should give a shout out.
our path, exactly,
We
our
should give
path.
we should give a shout out to our fun fave mentor Nick Brew,
Yes.
who Nick Bro, who I call him Nick Brew, but Nick Bro. Either way, he is a bro. He is our friend.
He's a bro.
He is a
Oh, now I get it.
mentor and a guide, and his partner, Nick, is also often shows up as a channeled source, and she is amazing and wonderful in a way that is delicate, feminine, and in wisdom. And together they make such a wonderful couple. And we met 4 years ago in that group. So we'll give a little shout out since we're here today, fast forward 4 years later.
Exactly. So we've been learning. I've been learning about their teachings and everything, and they've been following their highest excitement, right?
Right.
Those nudges or impulses or inspiration. So that's the way we work, right? That's the way I teach, I share, I guide my clients and students. Follow your highest excitement. So I was like, what if I can provide my clients, students, with a solution, like something tangible, like and then voila, it was like, for me, for my physicality, and for my, and when you told me, you know what, you can become like a brand partner, and I was like, wow, this is Neora, because and I love what Neora means. So, but
what does Neora mean? Since you said it, let's go ahead and say it.
yes, very quick. Neora, it's a word in the ancient Hebrew, okay? And it means enlightening. For the Hebrew people, when they were hearing the word Neora, what they understood, what they understand is like, it is enlightening from the divine. And that one of my Jewish friends shared that with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is even perfect. I was enlightening by the divine, because when I was asking for these intentions, desires from the heart to improve to take care of myself, to take care of my body, and to offer solutions to my clients, it was the enlightenment divine, that you came into my with me, and you told me, Lydia, I have this. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. So it's been so magical that it is super exciting. I mean, it's so obvious. It was so obvious for me. And I was like, absolutely, I'm becoming a brand partner. Okay. And I love, as a matter of fact, I love to say I am a brand partner of Neora.
Yes.
So I love the title. That's been I mean, among other things that I would love to share, and we're going to be sharing to the audience, but that's been the experience, right, at the beginning.
Yeah.
And what about you? What about you? How do you?
Well, for me, it all started that one day on March. I was getting ready for a wedding, and I noticed, oh my goodness, my face needs some attention. And I thought I would always be the one who grows old gracefully. And that's where it came up to me, because I was really upset. And then I thought, but if I've said this and I believe in this, of this wise tale of growing old naturally, and why am I not embracing this very well? So it sent me on a self-love path, really. However, what really happened is I started saying, I found that it's okay. I do love myself, and the way I am, I still am good with it, but I can do more. I can try more and do a little bit more. And I went on this journey looking for a product, because I sell skincare, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I still use it. I just needed more. I needed more support. And as someone told me at Chanel, your face needs something new. It does need something kind of different, every 8 to 10 years or something of that nature as well. So I'd been using the same thing for 14 years. So when but I make that product is actually, it goes all over the world, but it's handmade. And so there's no chemical at all. And to find something that would work with no chemical has been, well, everything is a chemical, as my friend likes to say, but that
Yeah.
was harmful chemicals. Okay. Most products that will make a big difference, especially quick, have hormones in them because that's what helps. And they have all this stuff that messes with your hormones and just a lot of stuff in them. And so I just couldn't bear myself to put anything on my face. And my energy coach said, you ought to try this. And I tried it, and finally in June, after I've been searching since March. And I tried it in June, but I didn't put it on my face until July. And
Mm.
then come September, I was like, oh my gosh, look at my face. It looks so good. And it was so good. And that's when I got excited. And that's when I got
Yeah.
really excited. And it helped amplify, like, it helped me, like, love looking at myself again and love, like, not because of the change, because I didn't have change to begin with. It was every morning looking at the mirror and rubbing it in and looking and getting to know myself again was part of that process. The products hadn't even started working yet. And I had already started, looking at myself differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to be a brand partner. I wasn't going to, I signed up for it just because I wanted the better discount. But because when you sign up, your first package is super cheap, right? And so, but then I have this big backstory that I won't go into today. I'm sure it'll come out on the show about being in multi-level marketing and network marketing. And I had been blocked for years, and I had done a lot of work on it, but it was still kind of blocking me. And so I've had to do a lot of work on it. But you, my friend, my sister, it was easy to talk about because I don't have blocks with you. and so I naturally did. And then I ran out of my product. I ran out it lasted me till November-ish. It lasted me a good while. Longer, like 60 days, I think. And then I ran out, and then about 30 days, I didn't really want to just spend all this money around Christmas time to get to get more product. And then all of a sudden I noticed, because they have these things that show if you run out, if you stop using it when you first start, you can start to retreat back. But if you give it 6 months, it'll start actually regenerating. And then long term, they have pictures and the science behind, if you use this for 6 months or a year and then you stop, then it only decreases by about 18% overall, because it actually does the regenerative stuff. But I had just started. I'd only done one round. And so when I saw myself not looking like I started to look like the good, that's when I was like, no, I will not let this ever fall through the cracks again. And I've learned since some ways to make this affordable, where, for some people it's always affordable, but it's where we can, where you just kind of stagger out the products. So you're not always buying all of them at the same time. They don't run out the same time anyway. I'm kind of digressing on the question, but that's been my journey. And so I am ready to tell the world that I'm doing this. I'm ready to show and to, work with women and men in the experience that I've went through. The opportunity is incredible. Out of all, I was sought after from multi-level marketing companies for a long time. I've seen a lot of companies, and this one is so transparent. The product is clean. The market, the commission structure and the pay plan is an integrity. And all you really have to do is share the product, and it is very customer driven.
I love that. And I would love for you to share, like, yeah, we can dedicate like a whole episode about your experience, your insights, to go through that process about the MML, well, the multi-level companies, right? Because it is a beautiful story. It's a beautiful journey that I would love for our audience, for the people to really know your exploration, your findings, and that you are here, stepping solidly with excitement and with no blocks.
Yes.
That's an episode. I will love that to hear that from you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And
Right.
we're both
So yes,
entrepreneurs. We both have businesses. We're both
yes.
entrepreneurs, so we're adding this to it. So that's wonderful. What were you going to say?
That at the end of the day, and it's related to what you just said, is like we are our businesses, your business, my business. It is providing a service to improve people's lives, right?
Yes.
So, because we know that each and every one of us deserve to live a life, a fulfilled life, a life of joy, a life of expansion, a life of more understanding of the self, right? So that is why it's making it more beautiful for me, for my business. And what I like about Nora, because up until now, I've been perceiving this company as they are in the same page as my knowledge, as my principles, as my values. And I love it. Okay. It's
Yes.
like the way they do their products, the way they speak. I mean, in like the brochures, everything. It is simple, it is human oriented, with love, with appreciation of who we are. That's why I love it. That's why we are here. Anything else, my dear Brooke?
Well, I think to wrap up, I'd like to just say that that's what we plan to do with this channel is talk about our experiences. What we talk about our daily experiences, the product experiences, the brand, being brand partners and that experience, and just to show up every once a week and explain and talk about the experience. And so come subscribe below and follow along.
Yeah, subscribe, and we are here for you. See you next week for another episode of the Neora Experience. Ciao for now.